Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker, and we're underway from the bank. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, we're ready. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quick, ready?
1st down from the 42.
Ready. Come on.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, and the throw. And the Bills get to him, down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw now, Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Straight ahead, here's Cole. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 33. It's Allen out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now Allen. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Mike Green.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down.
319.
Motioning the tight end now.
What's that?
On 1st down, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Alert, alert, alert. Ground in it.
Working now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Walker on first down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Jackson looking to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's second and inches. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets it quickly to Palmer. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tech draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing from the gun here. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Play action now with Allen. Throwing this one back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me. This one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
DC ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
No, we change.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Butker knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Home already.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Right up the gut. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Hey.
Now here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Walker running to the right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. That's incomplete on second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. We'll give up the gut to Walker. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Allen to throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
319.
Now Allen. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On 1st down, Allen finds his fullback. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
319.
And motion the tight end over. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Allen on 3rd and short. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
17.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
DC, ready?
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Changing it up here. Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
A 24-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
319!
Second down, here's Allen again. That's intercepted near the sideline. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and goal, here's Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker with the extra point. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
34, Bills 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, here's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
319!
Allen on third down. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
Again, Allen to the air. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final second.
Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brown 80.
Throwing now. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. It's Walker on the give. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Throw it!
No throw, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.